Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least...
Hey everyone, I'm Calvin with Southern Country Living.
And I'm Marie.
And we hope everyone is doing great today. We appreciate you joining us for our Sunday chat this week. Marie, we're enjoying some weather today that's very nice. It's a little bit cloudy and a little bit cool, but the sun, when it does shine, it's very beautiful, isn't it?
Yeah, when it's overcast like that, it's a lot better on my eyes.
Yeah, Marie's been having a little trouble with her eyes, but hopefully all that'll straighten out pretty soon. I think I've got the best seat in the house, Marie.
Well, I can smell it over here, and it smells great.
I got up early this morning and started this crock pot, and it is full. That's the reason I decided not to move it, and I just left it here in front of me.
Yeah.
And I am smelling it so good.
Yeah, it smells great.
And so now, we did make a video on this. I recorded it early this morning, but I was so tired and sleepy, and I think the pollen was bothering me this morning, so I could barely talk.
Yeah.
So I hope you can understand what I said when I made this. But we've got a chuck roast in there cooking, and we'll show you the video on it. It'll probably be about Wednesday before the video comes out, won't it, right?
Yeah.
Something like that. We usually don't tell ahead what our videos are going to be, but y'all can be looking forward to that. Hope you enjoy it. Okay, Marie, this morning the devotion is on John 4:48.
Yeah.
And I'll let you go ahead and read the devotion for us today. I'm sorry.
Okay, it says, what do you want? Okay, and then like Kevin said, John 4:48. Unless you people see signs and wonders, Jesus told him, you will not believe. And then down here it says, commit your way to the Lord, trust in him, and he will do this. He will make your righteous reward shine like the dawn, your vindication like the noonday sun. And that's Psalms 37:5-6. And then the little devotion over here says, what do you want from Jesus? And as I was reading that, I was thinking, what do I want from Jesus? And I thought, well, he's already supplied everything we need, salvation. And so there's things that I ask Jesus sometimes, you know, for like prayer for certain people and that's going through hard times that I know of in our community, and people on the prayer list where some of the people have passed away and the people on there are grieving, and then I usually ask Jesus for help for them, and then a lot of other things too like that. Then it says, but what do you all ask Jesus for? Just think about it. It says, must you see miraculous answers to your prayers or incredible blessings in your life before you will believe in his love and care for you? Sometimes it seems like that Christ is silent, and we'll be praying and praying and praying, and none of our prayers are being answered. And those are the hardest times that we have to rely on Christ. But when we do, that blue sky just comes right on out. And it says, can you love him through the difficult times or the seasons when he seems to be silent? Can you love him for what his word says about his care for you? He loves you. He will take care of you, and he will provide your needs. Can you trust him enough to love him through the silent times? And that sometimes it's really, really hard because, you know, we think, is he even listening to us? But then, you know, like I said, that blue sky comes out and we know that he is. He gives us a little sign, and then, you know, everything's all right with the world then, isn't it? It says, through the hard times when there are no miracles. So that's what we need to do, is trust Him even in the hard times when we don't see the miracles. Because He's reliable. He's always been reliable. And He's our everything. He's our salvation. He's our hope. And so He's the best person to trust.
Amen. Amen. I'm sitting here thinking as you're reading that, Marie,
Yeah.
and I'm remembering this is the month of April, and it was this month 2 years ago that I was diagnosed with cancer. And I remember you and I talked about it, and we started to just go ahead and completely quit the YouTube channel. And we talked about it, and we decided, well, we would go ahead and just go ahead and tell people what's going on, and and if we did quit, they would at least know why. And so, but anyway, all that aside, I remember my feelings 2 years ago. I didn't expect to still be alive today.
I know it.
Because I had heard I knew too many people that had the same cancer I'd had, and one of them being my uncle. And I'm not going to say I was afraid, but I was not optimistic to the outlook of it. And so you got to trust God for what He can do for you.
Yes.
And not only were we praying, but it turned out all the YouTube family, so many people was praying for me. And it's been a long, hard road, but I am so thankful to be sitting here today. And even though I still have minor problems that I have to deal with every day, just thank God that I'm here and I trust Him. I consider it to be a miracle for my life. I also consider it for you also, Marie, because you went through the same thing back in 2015.
Not the same thing, but I went through cancer.
Yeah, you went through very similar. You went through something that was as bad as what I went through.
I don't think it was as bad, but I had several complications which made it pretty bad.
Yes.
But anyway, yes, he brought us through, didn't he?
He sure did, and so
we definitely can trust in Him, can't we?
absolutely, absolutely.
We've been going through a lot of more hard things right now, but that just makes us stronger, don't it?
Yeah, and I wasn't going to talk about all that, but it just, while you were reading, it was just going through my mind the exact thoughts I had 2 years ago, because I remember them so vividly.
I know it, and we have so many of our YouTube subscribers that are on the prayer book are going through some very hard things. And some of, like I said, some of their relatives have passed away.
Right.
Some of them's got bad surgeries coming up, and just going through leukemia and all kinds of things.
Yes. And my brother, he was one of them. He went through that just a few months ago, and now he's back in the nursing home. He's doing great. My brother did have a birthday this last week on the 17th, and I want to thank everybody that sent happy birthday wishes to my brother. And I told him, I didn't tell him every person's name, but I said, Gerald, I said, a whole lot of people have been telling you happy birthday. And he just smiled, a big smile. You'd have to know Gerald to know his big smile.
Yeah, and we also want to thank Kathleen for remembering Kim this week. And so she came by and we gave her your card. And we thank you for the letter that you sent us. And Kathleen has been one of our really good subscribers. And so we've got all kinds of really good subscribers. And so we just thank you so much, Kathleen.
Okay, Marie. We've been pretty busy this last week, but most of everything we did had to do with our videos that we were making. But one thing that I did this last week, I did get our grass cut, and this time I got all the weed eating done.
And it's just about needing it again, isn't it?
Well, we were just talking about it. I need to cut grass maybe this afternoon. If not, I'll do it Monday. But I noticed our rose bushes, we've got the little bulbs. The bushes are just full of bulbs, but only 2 or 3 of them are just now starting to open. So in the next few days, I think we're going to have some beautiful roses.
Yeah.
So hopefully by next week, I'll take some pictures and show you pictures of our roses. Now,
Also, on the way to town this morning, when we went to get us a biscuit, we went by and got us a biscuit at the gravy boat. And as we were going, I seen those beautiful roses on the way, and I said, "You're going to need to get a picture of that, because I mean, those things were beautiful."
they were beautiful.
Yeah.
That's what I was fixing to say. I noticed that a lot of the older rose bushes, they've already bloomed and just got beautiful roses on them already. But ours are, young bushes. I just planted them last year, and our bulbs hadn't opened yet, but I think they're real close to opening.
Yeah.
So maybe they're just a little bit late because they are young bushes.
Yeah.
Marie, you, of course, we did quite a bit this week, and your hip has been bothering you some.
Yeah, it's my
Your sciatic nerve.
Yeah. The shot is wearing off, a little bit. But it's not bothering me right this minute. It kind of comes and goes. And I guess it depends on how much inflammation you have. Sometimes I can walk pretty good and I don't have very much inflammation. And then other times, I need one of those chairs when I go in the store. But, if I overdo it before I go to the store, that usually doesn't work. I usually have to go early in the morning before I do anything, and I can get through pretty good that way.
Well, we were able to call, and I got Marie another injection scheduled for Tuesday morning.
Oh,
and
boy.
So, the last one you got was 4 months ago, so maybe you can get another one that'll help you for 4 more months.
Yeah.
But we're hoping
It doesn't do everything, but it does do enough that I'm willing to get the shot for it.
Okay. Now, of course, we did get to go see Kim this week, and was able to visit with Addison and Avery, and spent about half a day with them, didn't we, Marie?
Yeah, that's always really
fun.
fun.
That was so much fun.
Yeah, getting to play with the babies and all.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, when you're our age and all the children are grown and out of the house and everything, when you get to see your grandchildren, it really is a joy.
And yesterday, Marie was making some strawberry pies.
Oh, yeah.
And this was a recipe that she has not tried before. And you've made strawberry pie several different ways.
Oh, I have. There's all kinds of ways.
Yeah, and this was just a new recipe that she wanted to try. So she thought it was going to make 2 pies, but as it turned out, it ended up making 3 pies, didn't it, Marie?
It really did. It's really economical for that reason and that reason alone.
Yeah, and so I had 1 piece of it last night, and I really enjoyed it. And when we have our meal tonight, we're going to have a piece of strawberry pie with it also, aren't we, Marie?
Yeah, and Kim came by and we give her one of them.
Yeah, Kim got a whole strawberry pie,
Yeah.
and she said Addison just loved that strawberry pie.
Yeah, because Addison is a really big fan of strawberries.
So Monday evening, the video will come out showing Marie making those strawberry pies. So y'all be sure and watch for that on Monday, and then on Wednesday you can watch for this roast beef here, right, Marie?
Yeah, and it really is smelling really good. I told Kevin I really like to do a crock pot meal on Saturday, because we can smell it all day.
It does, it's nice.
Yeah.
Okay, Marie, the videos that we did last week, we did a total of 4 videos last week. The first one we did was last Sunday. We did our Sunday chat, and on that, and we talked about quite a few things, but it was entitled Breakfast Picnic.
Yeah.
And the reason for that was you had made breakfast, and we took it with us and went to the lake and had
Yes.
breakfast that day.
We've been having bad experiences with the fast food places, but I know that they have to work fast and hard, so you may not always have a good experience, but when you're spending your hard-earned money, you want one, don't you?
You do, and like this morning, we went to the gravy boat, and I know it's been over a year since last time we went to the gravy boat, or I feel like it's been that long anyway. And last time we went, we didn't like it, and we said we weren't going back. Well, I was wanting to try a gravy biscuit because they used to have some of the best gravy biscuits.
Yeah.
So we decided to go back this morning and get one. And it was pretty good. I'm not going to complain about the gravy biscuit. But Marie got the pork tenderloin biscuit this morning, and hers just wasn't that good. And so,
The biscuit was just like really, it had too much biscuit, and the pork tenderloin was not warm enough. But I don't want to be a complainer, but you know, like I said, when you go to a fast food place, you want your food to be warm, and you know.
And with today's prices, you know, if the restaurants and the fast foods can't serve good food, then people will quit going and they'll start cooking at home, won't they, Marie?
I don't know. Some will and some won't.
Well,
And since we've gotten a little older, we do go out a little bit more than we used to, don't we?
we do,
But
just because it's a little easier for us. But
we are getting discouraged, though.
yeah, I still enjoy the other
And for
morning.
y'all who work in fast food places, that's no reflection on. We don't want y'all to think that we're just down in fast food places. We're not. But I'm sure that even you all have went out to fast food places before and probably been disappointed also. And you're probably thinking, well, I can make a biscuit a lot better than that. And, you know, so, you know, I'm just going to get off my soapbox.
Okay, let's move on to the next video we did. The next video we did, Marie made the strawberry poke cake. And you remember that one, Marie?
Yes, I do. I remember it. It was good. And like I say, when me and Calvin make some recipes, we're not always satisfied with our own results, but me and Calvin always blame it on the recipe.
Well, sometimes the recipes are not the best, are they?
No.
But you got to remember, a lot of these recipes that we do on YouTube, it's our first time doing these recipes, so we don't know how they're going to turn out either, but we're doing them and testing them to let you know how they turn out.
And just to show you too what we're having that day, and give you some ideas on what you might want to cook.
Okay. The next recipe that we did, or the next video, this was a copycat KFC slaw. Now this was the first time for Marie to make this particular slaw.
And it was delicious.
But to go with it, we had roasted potato wedges,
Those were delicious.
pintos, and cornbread.
And Kevin made and it was really good. But that KF slaw, if you haven't ever made it, go to our channel, and the recipe is on there in the description below, and you will really enjoy it. But I did add just a little bit more sugar to mine and a little bit more mayonnaise, and that made it just right, like the Three Bears.
Well, to me, Marie, that KFC slaw was actually better than what KFC serves.
Well, I'm not going to toot my own horn, but since
Well,
you
it was.
said it, sometimes the things we make at home are a lot better than anything we can get.
Okay, next video we did the thrifting at the Habitat for Humanity video, and on that video we also went to Dollar Tree, and that was a fun day. We enjoyed that day. You got a little tired that day, didn't you, Marie?
I did, but I also learned something from my thrifting. I learned that when you buy something at the thrift store, look at it very carefully, and then if you buy a CD or something like that, open it up and make sure that your CD's in there. And so I got a good deal on my CDs, so I opened them all up, and sure enough, there wasn't one in it. So I just took it and laid it on the counter, and I showed the woman, and she said, yeah, well, sometimes we get some in here that are like that. And so I didn't want anybody else to get that CD and think there was a CD in it. So I have started to learn a little bit about thrifting. If you're going to thrift, you have to be a little bit careful too, or you might not get what you think you're getting, because I bought a record player, and I thought that I was going to get a good deal on it, but the record player did not play. But I didn't take it back because it was a donation. I just considered a donation because they do help people in need.
Okay. Marie, okay, that covered all of our videos. Now over here, I wanted to mention this. This is 2 of the Pioneer Woman, you call them hand towels? Is
Yeah.
that correct? Okay. We picked these up at Walmart.
Dishcloths, hand towels, whatever.
Yeah. We picked these up at Walmart yesterday, and Marie actually bought these for me as a project, because I have a project I want to do, and I'm going to do a video on it. And so we'll just put these over here. I'm not sure when, but coming up sometime in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to do a project and show you what I'm going to do with them. You think anybody can guess?
I don't know.
Okay, so
They
anyway,
can try if they want to in the description.
if you've got
Yeah.
a guess on what you think I'm going to do with these 2, I think they're called hand towels, but they are Pioneer Woman's. And if you got a guess as to what you think I'm going to do with them, put it in the comments. Let us know, okay?
I don't think nobody will even guess.
Okay.
But I mean, they
We
might.
got a lot of viewers that are very smart, and there'll be somebody that's going to guess probably exactly what we're going to do with those. And
I don't know.
now, and Kim, you can't guess on this one, huh? Because I know you know. Okay, Marie, we pretty much covered everything. Marie, you're wearing your new glasses, and how are they doing for you?
They're doing good, but still, towards the end of the night, I still can't focus and read sometimes. I don't understand that.
Yeah. Well, anyway, I use reading glasses, so you don't see me wearing them very often. But if I'm reading or if I'm using my phone, you will see me wearing the glasses. And these are starting to get pretty old. So I ordered me some new reading glasses, and they came in yesterday afternoon. And I opened them up, and I was happy to have them. And all of a sudden, I noticed one of the lens was cracked. So they'll be going back. I have to send them back, and I have to order me another pair. But sometimes when you order online, you end up having to do that, don't you?
Yeah, you do.
Not necessarily fun, but you got to do it.
Right.
Okay, I think that'll probably cover everything.
I just wanted to say one more
okay.
thing about my glasses, though. Even though, I'm still having a few problems reading towards later on at nighttime, I still am more satisfied with these than I was my other ones, because my eyesight had changed a little bit. So it's still better than, but I still have a little problem at night.
Okay.
And put in the description below if any of y'all have similar experiences with your eyes towards nighttime.
Okay. This crock pot has been cooking for, let's see, it's been going for 4 hours right now, so it's still got 4 more hours before it'll be done. And so I'm looking forward to it. And after sitting here smelling it for the last 15, 20 minutes, I'm definitely looking forward to it. Okay, well that's all we got for this week. I hope y'all enjoyed our Sunday chat this week. Like I said, we got some good videos coming out, so y'all be sure and watch for them. And we appreciate you and we love you, and y'all have a great week.
And so y'all do what you love and love what you do. And like Kevin said, y'all have a great week. Bye.
We were young and we were free and running, never bothered about what could be coming. Every day we danced and life was smiling. We were young